pearls and peace. The morning currents were gentle as Lyria swam through the reef, her tail shimmering like liquid sunlight. She hummed a carefree tune, plucking pearls from the open oysters, tucking them into a pouch woven from seaweed. A playful octopus wrapped around her wrist, demanding attention. She giggled, twirling with it before nudging it back to its den. Schools of fish darted past, and she greeted them all, checking on the sea turtles, making sure the dolphins had enough to eat. The ocean was alive, and so was she. For now, all was well beneath the waves. And Lyria was exactly where she belonged. Water wave sparkles. The mermaid's devotion and the scientist's trap. Beneath the endless blue, where sunlight danced upon the waves, lived a mermaid named Nida. She was not a queen nor a warrior, but she was something equally important, a guardian of the sea's creatures. Each morning, she swam through the coral forests, checking on the gentle sea turtles, the playful dolphins, and even the shy, shadowy creatures of the deep. She healed the wounded, sang to the lonely, and kept them safe from the dangers that lurked beyond the reefs. But danger came, not from the sea, but from above. Loved by the sea. Every creature in the ocean loved Nida. The dolphins brought her shimmering shells. The whales sang her name through the deep. The turtles followed her like children, and the fish danced in her wake. When she rested on the coral, the octopus curled around her like a hug. And when danger lurked, the sea itself rose to protect her, because she had always protected them. She loved the ocean, and the ocean loved her back. The scientist's trap. For years, Dr. Wexler, a man obsessed with the secrets of the ocean, had searched for a mermaid. He believed their blood held the key to immortality, their scales of power untapped. He set his trap with precision, a maze of underground pipes, disguised as a coral sanctuary. When Nida saw a group of her beloved fish swimming inside, lost and confused, she followed without hesitation. The moment she entered, the pipes shifted, walls of metal and glass slamming shut around her. She turned, darting back, but the exit had vanished. She was trapped. And somewhere above, Dr. Wexler watched with cold triumph. A secret unseen. Nida fought. She slammed against the barriers, her tail striking with the force of a tidal wave. She called upon the currents, but the pipes were sealed tight. Dr. Wexler's voice echoed through unseen speakers. "You are extraordinary," he mused. "A specimen unlike any before." Nida's heart pounded. Not for herself, for her child. She placed a protective hand over her stomach. He didn't know. And that was his mistake. The sea fights back. She closed her eyes and whispered to the ocean. Her voice traveled beyond the pipes, beyond the steel walls, to the creatures she had spent her life protecting. And the sea listened. A deep rumble shook the waters. Then came the response. A whale's cry, low and mournful. A swarm of sharks, circling in the dark. The tentacles of a mighty kraken, curling through the depths. They attacked the facility, tearing through metal, shattering glass. The pipes cracked, and the water rushed in like a storm unleashed. Dr. Wexler screamed, his laboratory crumbling around him. Nida swam free, carried by the current, safe, unharmed. She looked back once, watching the mad scientist's creation vanish into the abyss. Then she turned toward the open sea, where her child would be born, not in a cage, but in the freedom of the ocean. Because no one controls the sea. And no one controls a mother's love.